I'm out of it still. Okay, so obviously I didn't stream last night, even though I could have. But I was drunk until like I finished my last drink, okay, last night, just after 8, and I felt the same from that moment of time till when I went to bed at 2 a.m. So a solid 6 hours last night. I was in the bathroom for I think 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, from 11 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Just on my phone, doing whatever. But I only had a beer, then a Long Island, then a Lady Justice, and whatever sweet thing they did right before cake. And I did another Lady Justice, so 5 drinks in total. No, the Long Island. I think the Long Islands are the things that fuck me up the most. Having 2 of them, they taste good, they go down easy, but like, they don't hit you until after you finish it. And that fucked me up for the entire night. Like, legitimately, I was fine essentially. I think I got really, really drunk like right before my 4th drink was finished. I don't know. Like, I was tipsy at the end of the second one, but then there was an immediate shift. I knew everything was, oh fuck. Like, it's a weird experience, because it kind of feels like vertigo, but not at the same time. When you lie down, it feels like vertigo. Anyways, that's what I didn't stream last night, even though I could have, because I got home around like 8:40ish. Light was still out there. Anyways, after nearly 2 whole years, I got this shirt online before In the Court of Dragon came out, so that's late 2021. I emailed Maniacs or whatever, like, hey, I got this nearly a year ago. This order there's been no updates. Then just out of the blue, I got a notification, merch shipment has been shipped and partially refunded. I'm like, fuck. So the signed vinyl, I'm just not ever gonna get, even though that was like the first thing I ever bought before I bought those, like the signed CD, the mini Trivium like thing with another CD in it, the shirt, the normal CD, and the other vinyl. Like, it's so annoying. Really, it's like the first thing I bought. Also, along with this, it looked good on the actual website. It doesn't really look good in person, but it's still a decent design. Don't know why it took fucking an entire year and a half for it to get sent, but then this it came at the same time. But this is probably the best. It's OG Trivium merch since like right after Shogun came out, and they only put it back on the website for like about a week. And it was at every show for their leg. And it is this iconic t-shirt of that iconic line from Kurosada Gomen, Take Their Fucking Heads. Like, I'm gonna be wearing this shirt a fucking lot. Whether it be me at gigs, me on stage. I'm gonna probably be wearing this one to fucking Knotfest. Cause like, it's just an iconic Trivium t-shirt, and it's iconic because there's that one image of Matt wearing this but sleeveless. He must have cut them off, or maybe it was a singlet version back then. I don't fucking know. But I guess that iconic photo, it's that, with his OG Kill 'Em All t-shirt. That's like Crusade to Shogun era. Like, oh, I'm so glad I have this. Like, as soon as I saw it was in stock, yes, take their fucking heads. Like, I'm gonna be wearing this for my 21st for the gig. For the set, I should say. Maybe not the entire night, just for the set, but yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And now I've got a lot more Trivium t-shirts than I thought I could ever get. I don't even know where I'm gonna put them. Didn't watch a movie last night. I was going to, but I'm gonna watch maybe I want to watch last night tonight or the night before. So Saturday night I did watch a movie after work and after stream, and that is this. I watched this movie, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's one of the classic movies that I grew up with, you know? Like, we didn't watch it as much as, like, some, like, Transformers or, like, Spider-Man or Men in Black, but we watched it a fair couple of times. I remember, like, it's either we watched Napoleon Dynamite or we watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Like, it was neither both, it was just one of them. Napoleon was more, but we did watch Ferris Bueller's quite a lot. And I remember, the thing is, I remember watching this movie, the last time I watched this movie, because I remember it vividly. I was watching it downstairs, it was on TV, and it was right before I went to Chicago. If it wasn't for me watching this movie again, I wouldn't have bought the Chicago Ferris Bueller merch and the shirt that my dad is wearing right now with the Say Ferris thing. And that was the night I learnt this. Yeah, that's the day I learned Caustic Other Ties I Bind by Trivium, because I was very into In Waves in that, like, late 2019, like, because I remember when I had my showers at Roberta's joint, I played basically In Waves with their speaker. And since they weren't merely metalheads, they, like, listened to, like, Led Zeppelin, Queen, Beatles. They weren't into, like, sure, they knew Metallica, but they weren't into, like, the modern type metal. And when I played in my shower, they were like, oh, that's very interesting sound. I don't know if they got back to listen to them, because I said, yeah, this is one of my favorite bands at the moment. I luckily got to see them. I got to see them right after I got back, but then, yeah, it's pretty surreal memory. Like, I would go back to America to visit. I won't, like, live there, because it seems like hell living at a place where, because whenever you go to a different country, you do the math in your brain, because when you convert the money, like, if something is like $10 USD, you automatically do the math in your brain. So be like, all right, this would be the equivalent to like $18 at home. So you do your math on that. But then you realize that, oh hey, this is $20. Do the math at home. oh shit, there's a surcharge in it, and you have to do because surcharge for the tax, because they tax everything. Over here it's to an extent, but over there's everything, and then on top of that you need a tip, so you need to pay for whatever you want, do an automatic tax for it, and on top of that you need to pay the person that helped you get this, whether it be your meal or your particular thing that day. So you're actually spending, instead of the equivalent to like maybe $35, you're spending more likely 70 AUD for something that's worth $20 American dollars. Like, it's quite ridiculous, and it's like, that's why you should probably never eat out in America at all. Just buy food wherever you can, whether it be at a Kroger's, a Wawa, even a Whole Foods, and make it yourself. Like, yeah, I could not live in a place where I have to pay people that are serving me. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't have enough money as it is, so I have to pay your fucking rent. Like, it doesn't. And that's why when you went out to restaurants, like, it's automatic. You have to. It's either 10%, 20%, 30%. I'm like, you kidding me? I have to give you a tip. Like, I have to. Like, it's like you can't pay the bill unless you write down a tip. Sure, some people do 10 cents, but still, like, I want to give. If I had a good meal, sure, I would want to give something. But like, as someone who works in fast food, you never expect anything. Ever. Anyway, I'm being sidetracked because it's just brought back memories of being in America and buying shit. And also, so many places in there don't accept $50. Like, because they just don't accept it. Like, what? I have cash, and you're not accepting my cash? Are you only going up to, like, a $20 bill? Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. It's either just card or none at all. Which makes sense if it's the only card, because so many places don't hold cash. But fast food joints, they have to hold cash because some kids come in with their like $10 and like, oh, can I get this? A couple of ice creams, blah blah blah. Anyways, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, released in 1986. Let me look this up. Ferris Bueller's Day Off release date. Cliff Burton death day. So there's a chance that Cliff Burton could have seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, like how he could have seen a couple of episodes of Dragon Ball, because 86. This doesn't feel like an 80s movie. I don't know. Sure, there's some things in it that make it feel very 80s, especially the noises Jeannie does when she runs upstairs, like the same like pitter patters she does. But other than that, like, it does not. It feels like it could be a late 90s movie, not a late 80s movie. It's crazy to think the actor of Cameron, he was nearly 30 then. Ferris Bueller's girlfriend was 19 at release. Matthew Broderick was maybe 2021. It's crazy. And like, it's a classic. Like sometimes, because when you watch it as a kid, you don't really pay attention to exactly what they're saying. You're just watching it. And like, there's some things you remember vividly, like him like playing with the coughing piano, the fake Ferris in bed, opening the pulley system. You see him make the pulley system. Fucking like seeing Charlie Sheen in it, seeing Bueller, Bueller. But then there's some like finer details you don't understand. Like, it's crazy. It's a very, very good movie. I would recommend it to any age group. Sure, there's some swears in it, like he says, "You're an asshole" to Edward Rooney. And also, the actor for Rooney did not age well. If you look at his current photos, oh my god, Jesus. He also played that dude in Howard the Duck. Remember? When I reviewed Howard the Duck, I'm like, oh, that's the dude from Ferris Bueller. And these are the only two movies I've seen him in. Matthew Broderick's in a lot of things. I don't know the actor for Cameron or the girlfriend. I haven't seen them in anything else for that I know of. But there was an idea for Matthew Ferris Bueller's sequel, where they're in college. Like, I don't know if they're gonna do another full day off. Maybe like Ferris Bueller's week off or some shit. That's the only sequel they could have done was Ferris Bueller's a week off. You know, like in the middle of the week, like. But then they did a series and fucking Jennifer Aniston played the girlfriend or Jeannie. One of them. I don't really want to watch it because it's rated very, very poorly. I don't think anyone from the movie was attached on that. Maybe the one of the producers of the characters, because they need to give the rights to the showrunners. Anyways, it's just there's so many classic scenes in it. Like when they're at the Chicago Art Gallery, like the reason why I was excited to go to the Chicago Art Gallery, because when I realized this is the same art gallery that they shot the scene in Ferris Bueller was in, like so many of the art pieces I recognized from the movie, and we even recreated that one Cameron scene. I don't know if I exactly have the footage still. I don't know, because I was editing it on that computer I have on my bed. I don't know if I still have the footage or not. The raw files at least. Maybe they're on one of my USBs, probably. I could probably just edit it and just put it out there like, oh, this clip is nearly 4 years old. I remember shooting it. Because I remember shooting it, like, what we did was just he zoomed in onto the painting, just recorded, zoomed in slowly but surely, and same thing with me, because that's the iconic scene. And what's funny is that not many other people in our group have seen that movie before. But yeah. A kiss for daddy. It's fucking amazing movie. I recommend anyone watch it. Like, sure, Napoleon Dynamite is good for its own reason. Like, it's completely unique. Like, you'll enjoy it. You resonate with any character. You just enjoy it because it's just a fun movie. But then Ferris Bueller is like, it's similar, but he goes on that idea where like right before you graduate or something, or school's about to end, you kind of feel helpless in life. I don't know if I was 100% because I still had that solid vision that I wanted to be on stage. But like it was a couple months away from them actually graduating, and like they probably see each other throughout the summer, but then when they go off to college, they'll go to different colleges, and his girlfriend will be in their final year of high school, so they won't be able to probably communicate, especially like phones weren't widely available back then. Even landline phones, like not every single person has one of them, and every single room in the house didn't have them. Um, but yeah, it's just a feel good movie, and you kind of feel that feeling watching it. Like it makes you like reminisce on like those times when you're a teenager and like doing stuff with friends, whether it be on a day off during the week or whether it be on a weekend or in the holidays. It resonates with you in some form because he could kind of relate to it. He can't really relate to every single character because this character is liked by everyone in school, like no matter which group. Not many people are like there's so many people like me who weren't liked by any group. um, that's why I have the sense of nomadic tendencies. That's why I stream because the thing that all streamers are loners, and that's 100% true. If you see someone streaming every day or every night, they don't have relationships outside of what you see. And it's even weirder now, like when Twitch grew, like people live together because they met through streaming, and it's quite crazy. Anyways, that's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And I'm gonna go out of the park and say 7.5 to 8 out of 10 for this movie. It's just such a fucking good movie. Like, surely, like, a movie is not complete without some form of antagonist type thing, because if there's a movie without one, it kind of feels empty. Even Love Stories, there's another person there being mean. But, like, I recommend it to everyone, whether they're still in school or not. When you're done school, you actually have a different sense of feeling with it. I can guarantee you, if I watch this movie right after I finish school, my brain would be like, oh my god, because like when you watch it when you're just a kid or not even in your final years of school, you don't even think about that when you watch this. But that's what I thought about throughout. I thought about my memories and shit. And that's probably why it was widely regarded as an amazing movie, because it resonated with so many people. Like, you wanted to have a special day that you would remember with all your friends. I'm glad I had a couple of them before I got shafted out of the group, because fucking school does weird things to particular people and big groups. Because especially when you're younger, you want to be a part of a group. Then when that group becomes bigger due to some of the other year levels coming into it, yeah, those are like fond memories. I remember sitting in a classroom at recess or lunch one day. This was probably in the like head start at the end of year 9, so right I was about to go into year 10, so it was like late 2017 at this point. I remember it was our entire group we formed throughout year 7 and 8 and even 9, and then seeing the additional people, so which Izzy, then it's Sim and even then, like, that's the biggest it came through. And like I remember sitting there and just thinking like, holy shit, me a couple years ago would not have thought I'd have this amount of friends throughout school. And now looking back at it, I'm grateful I had that few moments of my life. But it never stuck. It never sticks, that massive group. You have a couple tight-knit friends throughout throughout your final year, but then afterwards you don't talk to fucking anyone. And that's not anyone's fault. You just, like, if you don't talk to them outside of school, during school, you don't talk to them at all. You know? Like, there's some people I haven't seen since the, our final, like, date at school. Then there's some people I haven't seen since with their reunion, and some people, there's a handful of people that, well, there was one person that I invited to a party as a +1 in December of 2020, and that was quite long ago now. Yeah, I don't know. It makes you feel, makes you remember and reminisce on the good times. Like, I can guarantee you, I don't know if my final year of school would have been better or worse if not COVID happened. Like, I like to blame COVID on my 18th being shit because, like, 75% of the people I invited didn't even say they wanted to go. There was a couple of people I know who were deathly afraid of COVID, who didn't want to come. And this was like the day it came out. March the 13th, 2020 was the day it landed in Australia, and like people were like, nah, we can't risk it at all. I'm like, brings me feelings, but yeah. I recommend this to fucking everyone. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Whether you watch it to have a laugh, or you watch it to relate to it, like it. Also, like that ending scene where Ferris is running from his girlfriend's to his house. It's like, it's so iconic. Like it's, for example, it's recreated in Spider-Man: Homecoming. Even in one scene, you see him running alongside Spider-Man. Joe Keery did as part of a Domino's ad. At the end of Deadpool, the end credit scene for Deadpool was the end credit scene of this movie. I don't know if it was the same house, but it had the same robes and everything, and he even did the ch-ch-ka. The people who watched Deadpool and that haven't seen this movie, that blew right over their heads, but when my brother and I watched it, I'm like, holy shit, no way. The first time you saw that, it was like the craziest thing ever. But yeah, it's just a very, very, very good movie. I recommend it to everyone. Fuck. I didn't mean to get emotional tonight, but that's what happens when you think of school memories. Like, I remember... What the fuck is going on? Hold up. Hold up. Huh. I thought you could hear it with my headphones in, having the changing the... Oh, crazy. I thought like, oh my god, you can actually screen record with audio now? Holy shit. Damn. Damn. Fuck. And there's bound to be a movie, I don't know when, but there's bound to be a movie where I'll actually cry like a bitch. I mean, that kind of happened in Fast and Furious 7, because you go into that movie knowing it's Paul Walker's final movie. Well, it's not necessarily his final movie, it's his swan song, essentially. And if you go into that movie not knowing Paul Walker died, I think you will have a different look on it as what you do when you're actually a proper fan. But I think when you watch it, and yeah, you watch it, then you watch it to the end. I think when it says for Paul, and you knew it was Paul Walker played Brian O'Connor, if you watched all the movies up to this point, you're like, wait, what? He died? Then that's when you get emotional, because that's when Wiz Khalifa's and Charlie Puth are doing See You Again. To this day, I can't listen to See You Again and not think about Paul Walker. Fuck. It's one of the hardest actor deaths that hit me. Because I only got into the Fast and Furious movies after he died. Which is weird to think about. But I always wanted to see the Fast and Furious movies for Paul Walker. It's quite crazy. Anyways, let's complete Half-Blood Prince tonight. I fucking hate the movie. Because it's... it could be weaker than Chamber of Secrets, but... I don't know why it's a little bit better than it for me. And I think a lot of people agree that this movie is one of the worst, if not the worst, Harry Potter movie. Maybe it's because it's like in between Order of the Phoenix and Deathly Hallows, when Deathly Hallows should have happened immediately after Order of the Phoenix. I don't know. But even though this theme is fucking iconic. Like that's the first thing you hear when you boot up the DVD, you hear that theme. God, it's so iconic. Ridiculous. Weasley's boxes of Weezes. Off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Snape. What did Snape do in this movie? What is he the teacher of? Look at the theme now. No, they're not. They're stealing wands. How can a werewolf fly? I don't know, the best part of this movie is this opening scene.
Huh? Huh?
Isn't he like fucking 16 at this point? I thought she would be like mid-20s.
Huh?
Hooray! I often wonder why Cedric is never brought up in the Harry Potter movies ever again after Order of the Phoenix. Like, ever again. Like, you would think he'd be brought up at least like a couple of times during at least the final battle. Like, you killed him when you had no reason to. Harry, yes, I did. He was with you. Anyone with you is a reason to die. Also, why does Harry have he have such a vendetta against Harry anyway? Like, he didn't. What's the reasoning as to why they want him dead? At least in the OG timeline. I understand after he tried to kill him, he didn't die. What can you do? You're the boy who lived. But then what was the reasoning for fucking Voldemort to go up? Is it just because they were part of the Order? Is that the only reason? Because if that's the case, it's a fucking boring reason. Oh, the reason I killed your parents is because they were part of the team. And now I hate you because you lived. Even though you were fucking not even a year old. Next thing you know, Voldemort's like, oh fuck, I could have just taken you in and raised you. And you could have done my bidding to kill people. Hope it'll be a way more interesting story, not gonna lie. Having Harry kill Voldemort at a young age. Does everyone run out of studs? I thought it said Drumalino. It's Drumalino, getting dressed and ready to go, just like I don't care. Ha ha ha, hell no, spiders, I'm an expert. I'm a big puppy. I get all the ladies just like that. But I'm fucking you and shit. Stories, we do that, and your host are talking rough. Class is no longer a mystery. Welcome to Horrible History. Are they just shitting out fucking things?
Huh? Huh?
Ooh. Mmm.
I would speak to snakes too.
Huh? What?
No. His most famous line is, "How did you put your name in the copy file?" Ten galleons.
Huh? Hmm. Huh?
Alright. I'll be right back. Damn, we're already an hour in? Fuck. I'm gonna try to get the entire level set done. Maybe it would take me to probably make it 1:30, but who cares. I wanna do, I don't know, take 2 streams to complete the campaign, like per fucking movie, because that would just double my stream time. I want this game done in just like the other one, maybe like 10 streams, 11 streams. Because we didn't get to play yesterday, and even on Friday. I always knew that was gonna happen if we ever go to gigs or do gigs myself. It's a bit sad, but yeah. Take the fucking heads. don't know why, but out there fucking stinks. I really don't know why. It just fucking stinks, bruh. I don't know why, I don't have a lot of memories of this game. I have a lot of memories of the other game, but this one not so much. Yeah, they had this neck.
Huh?
I cannot put them on there. Oh, these. You never see Snape teaching class in this movie, so you don't really know he actually does Defense Against the Dark Arts. Hell, I didn't even know until I looked it up tonight.
Huh?
Huh?
Fuck, that just reminded me of those old toys of like those like stick figure dudes, but they were on like these clock things. And if you could like connect them together, they interact with each other. That's what those two, that Lego set thing just reminded me of. The rules of living death. Oh yeah, half of this game is just doing those miscellaneous things for levels. You always forget that. Because it's like parts in the movies that you can't just replicate into LEGO levels. I don't think any other LEGO movie game is based like that. I don't recall anyone. Maybe they could be like Jurassic World and such, but I don't know. I need to fix the specs. That makes it way easier than fucking going back and forth. Who the fuck that is? Oh, we're not even in the level yet. I forgot how fucking massive the level differences and shit this game is. It's so big.
Hmm.
There's actually more than 6 levels per year. It's just some of them aren't actually film levels. So much walking in this fucking game. Finally onto the second level.
Huh?
Hey.
Aha.
Ooh. Wow. Oh.
No.
Aha.
you dating that
Huh?
demons?
Ooh.
Huh?
Mhm.
Ooh. Huh?
Huh?